Hey everyone, Ark over here. And focus, glove. Alright, so we have Super Gundam Man. So, Shoma, make him tell us what world death is. When I entered the cafeteria, I was greeted by a rare sight. Everyone was there and they weren't even arguing. Good morning, Takumi. Morning. Everyone's here today, huh? Yes, well, we gotta settle our bet and make those losers do whatever we say. Do we really have to go through with this? We basically buried the hatchet yesterday. No, nuh-uh. A bet's a bet, a promise is a promise. I'll never accept these guys if they can't keep their word. If only Gaku could show that kind of determination for more important stuff. It's gotta be Shoma who makes the call, though. He's the one who fought the duel, and he was basically the MVP of the battle yesterday, too. It really has to come down to me? Damn right, you've earned this, man. You fought, you won. Now you just gotta claim what's yours. Alright, I've thought of something. Whatever it is, we'll do it. In order to lose a group. I wonder what he's come up with. Tell us what world death. This is it, Shoma. What are you going to tell them to do? Okay, here goes. Hey, I know you must be mad at us and everything, but if I'd won, I was never actually going to hold you. You stay out of this. You'll get yours soon enough. Go for it, oh mighty and powerful Shoma. Do your worst.
I want you all to be our friends.
Ooh, close. He actually said he wants you to tell us about world death. Shut up. You know how weak I am and how much I hate conflict. I can't stand how tense things have been between our two groups. I'd be a lot happier if we all got along. It doesn't matter who was here first or what campus we started out at. Let's just be friends, here, now, as members of this academy. Anyway, that's the best my single functioning brain cell could come up with. Does that sound alright? That's all you want? I feel like that's something we should be asking you for. Whoa, Shoma, maybe you want to rethink this? I got a whole bunch of ideas you can use. Gaku, he's the one who fought. He's the one who gets to decide. That's right. What Shoma says goes. So much for getting our own back. But it's not like Shoma was ever going to come up with something really bad anyway. Well, there you have it, guys. An order's an order. Sir Shoma! Why are you crying? Such a magnanimous attitude for a victor to take. I'm so moved. From this day forth, we will all be comrades in arms together. So says the holy Jumanji sword. Right, so long as you don't mind being friends with a human filth like me. Come on, enough putting yourself down. You're a great guy, Shoma. It'd be an honor to kill you someday. What do you say, Kudata? It's not such a bad deal, is it? It's not like I have much of a choice. As an Osuzuki, my word is my bond. Right, of course. Sounds like we're all in agreement, unless you have any objections, Gaku? Oh, forget it. Not like I could talk you out of it now. Just so you know, I haven't given up on us participating in a killing game. I'll make it happen someday. I'm really glad you weren't the one who got to decide this. Now you guys won't fight anymore. I'm so glad. Right, we still might get into a little quarrels now and then. But that's all part of being friends. From now on, we're all in this together. For the next 50 or so days, at least. Just when it seemed like everything had been resolved, Kudata approached Shoma and the mood turned tense again. What is it? You're really hardcore in this avoid conflict at all costs stuff, huh? Not surprising coming from someone who'd take the blame for eating my curry when you had nothing to do with it. You knew I was lying about that? Of course. I knew at the moment you shrugged off my question about its taste with that half-hearted, it was delicious. No one who's tasted Osuzuki curry can help but being overwhelmed with emotion giving a detailed description of the entire experience when present. Wait, it wasn't Shoma? Then who's the real curry thief? Oh, it was Mr. Mariko. I saw the whole thing. You are a candy fucking piece of shit. No way, I thought I was being careful. If you knew all along, why are you only ratting me out now? You know me, I can't stand to see wicked deeds go unpunished. Hold up, you're the one that got us into this mess, Gaku? Villain! Blackguard! I will slay you where you stand. Whoa, calm down, guys. We're all friends now, remember? So, how was it? How was it? Well, you know, it was the most delicious thing I've ever eaten. I never thought anything could taste so amazing. I don't think I can go on living if I never get a chance to taste it again. Maybe I'll make another batch, if I feel like it. Huh? I think she forgives you. Looks like you're off the hook, Gaku. Yeah, I am. I think this calls for a celebration, or at least something to cement our resolve. Everyone, form a circle. We'll each put a hand in the middle, then do an inspirational cheer and throw them all up at once.
No. But they're going to, aren't they? Why are you making me do it? We're not even characters.
Yay! What decade are you from, man?
For real,
Oh, come on. It's not that bad. Now that we've made up, we might as well have a little fun. Right, Takumi? Huh? Oh, yeah, sure. A fine idea, Sir Ato. Just the thing to boost our morale. What is this? Some corny old sports manga? This is the last time I ever do this, alright? Sorry in advance if you catch anything from me. My hands are probably covered in failure-inducing bacteria. Guess there's no cure for low self-esteem, huh? Let's all promise never to give up, no matter how bad it looks. We'll get our killing game someday, I swear it. Reluctantly, we all got on board Ato's gesture of teamwork and togetherness. Well, not quite all of us. Kako, Ima, come on, you should get down to this too. Kako, yes. Ima, no. I know it's kind of lame, but it'll only be for a minute. Just put up with it until then, okay? Sorry, but I find team building exercises like this absolutely sickening. My dear sister and I will sit this one out. You little. Oh, don't worry. We'll find other ways to amuse ourselves. Feel free to embarrass yourselves without us. We'll be going now. I said, we'll be going now. Come on, sister dearest. Okay.
Yes, do whatever he says, loser.
That's what she does. Shunning the group, Ima and Kako left. We couldn't help feeling a little deflated after that. What is the matter with those two? Why do they cringe away from us so? You're the one who's cringe here, Kyoshika. I'd avoid you too if I had any better options. We'll just have to go ahead with the members we do have.
All right, here we go. Special Defense Unit, fight! Special Defense Unit, fight!
Special Defense Unit, fight!
Special Defense Unit, Special Defense.
That's it. You tell him, Kurara. Fucking. And so the whole group, minus Tsukumo twins, shared at the top of our lungs. We made a vow to work together from here on out. Of course, that didn't mean we wanted to spend every waking moment together. After finishing breakfast, we headed back to our rooms for a while. No more infighting. That went better than I could possibly have hoped for. Even more surprising, it's all thanks to Shoma. Who'd have thought he'd become such a team player? Who'd have thought he'd have a fucking dog Gundam? Alright then. What should I do for the rest of the day? I've got plenty of spare time. Might as well use it. Always good to have those. But we need to upgrade and check some stuff out. Learn Omega Punch. Fine, actually attack for once. Yay! Inflict stun on the user. Well, not bad. Voltage gain times 2. Alright, VR missions. Here we go. Okay, that's everybody I want there. Alright. Please still just be in like one location. Don't be spread out. That would make me sad. Alright, where's Nozomi at? Why is Nozomi all the way over there? Nozomi? Ah, okay, no, this is good.
I'm ready as I'll ever be. Maybe this will be something. My best won't be much, but still. I'll get in barrel for once. Yes, leave it to me.
Let's do it to it!
There's a lot of dudes here.
Let it loose.
I'll take care of this. Uncouth baboon!
That's a lot of guys. I think we just lost. Oh no. That wasn't too bad.
Don't expect much from me. I'll take the blame for this. Sorry, you have to clean up my mess.
I got this. All good.
Oh, it's more than trash like me deserves. I'll go, if you can stand me. I don't want to burn you. My
I'm
allergies.
good to go. I'll set it up. Whenever you're ready. I've got you.
I owe you one. Very much. I'm ready as I'll ever be. Oh!
Sorry.
I'll try not to run away. I'll get in there like for once. I guess it's my turn.
It ain't over yet. Can't slow me down. I'm ready for
Sorry,
whatever
everybody, you gotta
got.
die.
Doesn't feel half bad.
I'll put an end to this. My turn at last.
Okay.
Just watch me. Let me handle it.
Okay, it's quite.
I'll hit you with all I got. Did you see that?
I did. It was awesome.
Let's go. Here we go. Let's go. Stat, stat, stat.
We better get moving. I'm ready whenever. Allow me to strip down their fighters. All well and good. I can't wait.
Just a big cross. Oh no, they're all just gonna get fucking bowled over anyway. By that. So.
Let's get to the killing.
Bolt.
Time for me to move. How about this? You make a lovely corpse.
Indeed.
Good to go.
Doesn't really matter what I fucking do at this point.
Make way. This is what you deserve. Kneel before me.
Kneel before Zod.
Let's try one of these. I've got this. Make way.
So you just give a club. Click stun on the target. Yeah, that works.
Seriously depressing. Get away from me!
Yeah, this is a good time to have a turn. Down. Down. Alright, not bad,
Not
not bad.
bad.
Not bad, not bad.
I'm good to go. Experiment time.
I'll go, if you can stand me. How's this?
Punch.
Sorry, you have to clean
I got
up my
this.
mess.
All good.
Thanks. It's more than trash like me deserves. I'll try not to run away. Oh!
Sorry.
I'll do what little I can. I'll get
Reflect
in the
back up.
fairway for once.
My turn.
Let's do it to it.
What was that?
Kneel before me. Behold the glory of an Otsutsuki!
Alright, what are you gonna do with these Kurara bombs?
I've more than earned a break.
We'll see, we'll see. Depends on what those bombs be doing.
Oh.
Not bad.
So
It
you
blew up
got
my,
that.
it blew up my
The battle
turret.
isn't over yet.
That's fine.
I'll go, if you can stand me.
Let's get to the killing.
Yes, master.
I can't
We will
wait.
get to the killing soon, master.
Does this do it for you?
It does not do it for me. Sorry. Lame.
I'll show you what's up. Prepped and ready. I'll hit you with all I got.
Wasn't very much.
You can handle the rest.
Here we go!
I feel like you don't be able to reach with that. I feel like I'm about to be sad.
Fine.
Oh, wow.
Not sad.
Not sad at all.
Dare to promise something! It's killing game time! Killing game time. Piece of cake! Okay, okay! Let's
You're stunned. You're stunned.
Let's do it to it!
Fucking
Drop it down!
waste of an attack.
Boring.
I'll do what little I can.
One damage punch for the win.
Pretty good.
Yeah, he was doing it.
The big one.
Yeah, he was fucking.
You never know when the invaders might. Well then.
Wait, VR missions take up the whole day?
I guess so.
Looks like another day's over. There's nothing to do here at night. I'll just go to bed and rest up for tomorrow. And so the 45th day ended without incident.
Maybe you'll have to. So maybe to make the most of that, you have to do something in the morning, and then after that, do the VR thing.
Maybe.
Get ready.
Right after the morning announcement ended, another sound echoed through my room. The doorbell.
Huh?
Who could need to talk to me this early?
For real. Breakfast.
It's probably Shoma. No, it's Ato. Not really talking anything. I opened the door. I got a shotgun. I saw who was there, though. Oh, it is Shoma. Oh, hey, girl. Good morning. Do you have a minute? Morning. Sure. Come on in. Hey. I did my best to act like I would if I were welcoming any other friend in my room, but it wasn't convincing. I was still nervous around her, even more so now that we were alone. Now that we've cleared everything up between our two groups, I can tell you about this with a clear conscience. It's time you knew about world death. Thank you. Yeah. That's the thing about world death. Residential complex. Yeah. Now tell me about it. You'll really tell me? That's great. It's been on my mind for a while now. We're going to tell everyone together. When you're ready, come meet us in the war room. The war room? Okay, I'll be right there. And one more thing. You said you knew someone who looks just like me. Could you tell me a little about her sometime? If that's okay with you, I mean. Flashing me a gentle smile, Nozomi left the room. I never thought she'd be the one to make the first move. I'm glad she did, though. I was way too nervous to bring it up. Someone who looks just like her. I don't know if that's the way I'd put it, but... No, first things first. I should over to the war room and hear what they have to say. And just like that, Nozomi got kidnapped on the way to the war room. She fucking disappeared. She's gone. Never to be seen again.
No, I was kind of alright with never getting answers.
I'm not. I could go for some answers. Alright, looks like everyone's here. Yes, indeed. All the dull-eyed simpletons with no refinement or no social standing, no future. All gathered together in one place.
Oh, and you're here too.
Yes, to look down on us, obviously. From the apex of humanity. The future's an unwritten book. I can still make something of myself, no.
Nah.
We called you out here to talk about world death. We said before that it was caused the war between us and the invaders. What is it exactly? I'll tell you everything that Nigo told us. It's a long story, but bear with us, okay? That's your cue, Kyoshika.
Huh?
What? Me? But I haven't prepared anything. You're in charge of explanations. It's what you're good at. Explanations and exhibitionism. You're a double threat. I am not taking my clothes off. Don't worry, I'll take the lead here. Starts taking her clothes off. Yeah. Before I start, there's some terminology we need to get straight. Back in the Tokyo Residence Complex, did you ever hear about something called Planet Earth? I've heard of it. Sure, I can't say I know very much about it, though. That's where we're at. Same here. From what I read in the library book back home, it's where humanity used to live, right? They mention it in old manga sometimes, too. It's supposed to be really huge, like hundreds of times bigger than the complex. I think that's about all any of us know. They kind of skimmed over the subject in school. Humanity once lived all over planet Earth. The population was in the billions. And they didn't live under a giant ceiling either. They had an open sky, just like the one we have here. Billions? That many? But then, a phenomenon came that came to be known as world death, changed everything. Earth was no longer able to support life like it once had. Population began to decline rapidly. To combat this, giant underground shelters were constructed to house survivors before humanity died out completely. Underground shelters, you mean... Yes, that's what the place we grew up really is. The Tokyo Residential Complex is a colossal shelter hidden deep beneath the Earth's surface. A shelter? The whole thing? All this happened a long time ago, so even Nigo wasn't sure how accurate this information is anymore. But as far as we know, our community in the Tokyo Residential Complex is the last of humanity, and has been for hundreds of years now. Wow, we're really getting a history lesson today, huh? I never knew there was a time before the TRC. And world death is what forced everyone down there? Just what kind of phenomenon is it? Essentially, the planet began killing itself. It did what? According to Nigo, the Earth has a life of its own, and while it's not quite like ours, it has its own will, too. When the planet decided to end its life, numerous natural disasters started occurring all around the world. That was world death. The planet tried to kill itself. It could do that? But what drove the Earth to do that to itself? Remember how we said the human population was in the billions? Well, they all needed somewhere to live. They developed and cultivated the world around them as they saw fit, not really giving a crap about the long-term consequences. Pretty soon, they were draining the planet's resources faster than they could replenish them. Not to mention the many wars humanity fought against each other. Some of them were so bad that the Earth left permanently scarred. They couldn't put up with the kind of abuse forever. Something had to give. I'm not surprised leeching off someone else without ever giving anything back and abusing them on top of that. Sounds like my scumbag brother. They didn't realize the planet had a mind of its own, but they should have known better. Humanity continued to propagate, willfully ignorant of the damage they were doing. Of course, the Earth wasn't completely powerless. It showed its resistance with earthquakes, tsunamis, wildfires, volcanic eruptions, stuff like that. But no one recognized those disasters for what they were. They ignored the warning signs, just kept on keeping on. Right, just like how we ignored all the eviction notices, restraining orders, and doubled down on the violence. You're making it really hard for us to ignore you. Finally, Earth reached its breaking point and shut himself up in his room to wallow in self-loathing and play gory anime games all night. You can tell us your twisted family history later. Just shut up right now. As I was saying, Earth turned to its last resort, to kill itself and take mankind out with it. You got to admit, world death is a pretty fitting name. So the planet dying, the planet choosing to kill itself. Was humanity's fault? Not a pleasant thought, is it? The Earth must have really hated us by then. It's hard to imagine the kind of overwhelming despair that would make something do that. Once world death began, there was no stopping it. The environment became barren, hostile. Millions, no, billions of lives were lost. The only reason humanity didn't go extinct is because a handful of communities were able to escape into their shelters. Like the TRC. Have you ever wondered where the name comes from? Most of the people in the complex are descended from residents of Tokyo, a metropolis that stood on the surface for hundreds of years ago. Of course, it's been so long that nobody remembers what kind of place it was or why it was called that. Whole generations have lived their lives without any awareness of the world outside the complex. Us included, naturally. By the time we were born, humanity had already been living underground for centuries. Until we were brought here. The complex, the shelter, was our entire world. We ain't in the complex anymore, so you're saying this is what the surface looks like now? Yep.
Yes. This is what Earth became. After it was ravaged by world death.
Rough.
This is the land where our ancestors lived. You can see now why they had to go underground.
For real? If it's that bad, should we even be here? Should we get back to the complex and... The complex isn't necessarily any safer. Not anymore. What do you mean? The TRC's days are numbered. The whole place is gonna collapse soon. What? Why? How? World death is still going on. It won't end until all life on Earth is extinguished. It's only a matter of time until our little pocket of humanity runs out of resources and finally gives up the ghost. No way! There's just one thing that can save humanity from the effects of world death and give everyone a brighter future. And that's whatever is in the defense room of this academy. Or so Nigo said. It's probably a fucking potted plant a la Wall-E. It can save us from world death? But what is it? What is a school here to protect? Perchance it's a set of mystical artifacts that grant a single wish when brought together. Dragon Balls. Or maybe it's just one and we'll have to set out on a journey across the universe to collect the others? A grand tour, if you will. More Dragon Balls. What, you think you can just ask the Eternal Dragon to bring everyone back? Get with the program, Grandma. It's all about permadeath these days. Once you're gone, you're gone. Nay, morbid stories where everyone dies are even more out of date. In trying times, people need something more uplifting. Can you two have this discussion somewhere else? Unfortunately, Nigo didn't have clearance to actually tell us what's in the defense room. Said it had to remain secret so the enemy couldn't get wind of it. But there was one thing he was very clear on. Whatever this thing was, it's humanity's last hope. That sounds ominous. And we're fairly certain that something is going to happen on our 100th day here. Something's going to activate, or awaken, or something. At any rate, that's what will deliver humanity from world death. We'll be able to live and thrive on the surface again. All we have to do is make it to day 100. The zombie said it's our last hope, but last chance might be more appropriate. If we mess it up, mankind is done for. Our last chance. And so the invaders are trying to stop this world-saving event from happening. Yeah, the invaders are another thing we didn't get that many details on. But judging by what we have been told, we've come to a conclusion of our own. The invaders are world death itself. Like something summoned by a curse? The Earth must have given birth to them to further advance world death and the eradication of all life on the planet. You've seen the way they fight. It's not such a stretch, is it? And it would explain why they're so fixated on destroying the school. So they're not actually an invading force so much as manifestations of the planet's will. Then the Earth itself is the final boss here? How are we supposed to deal with that? Things have gotten really heavy, huh? I'm sorry, I started getting nervous again. Now do you see why it's so important that we protect whatever's in the defense room from the invaders? We haven't been exaggerating. Humanity's future really does depend on us. The hopes and dreams of all mankind rest on our shoulders. We can't let them down. If we lose here, it's all over. Ema's probably gonna be like, "Oh, that's a nice little fantasy story, but what reason do I have to believe it's true?" So that's how it is. There you have it, a comprehensive summary of the situation. This is why we must strive for nothing less than total victory. Why are you looking so pleased with yourself? You didn't contribute to that comprehensive summary at all, you glory-hogging chowderhead. Forgive me, that was never my intent. If you want forgiveness, strip down and bear your contrition for all to see. But leave those ridiculous sneakers on. You'll look even more exposed that way. That's true. If you're naked but have shoes and socks on, you somehow look more naked. Why this sudden fixation on me getting naked, Lady Kodama? If everything you've told us is true, then yes, we do understand now. We finally know what this war is all about. and how important it is. Better late than never, I guess. It explains the difference in the two groups' attitudes as well. It's no wonder Nozomi and the others have such a strong sense of duty. Us, on the other hand, Sirei was killed before we could hear about any of this. We've just been fighting for our own reasons in our own disorganized way. Damn, I wish we'd known this sooner. I'm more fired up now than ever. Fighting to save people, that's one thing, but saving all of humanity, that's on a whole nother level. If we pull this off, we'll be heroes. We'll probably get a reward and everything. I mean, if we save all of mankind from destruction, no one's gonna begrudge us a couple of million yen here or there, right? I knew whatever was going on here was serious, but I never thought it'd be this bad. I might have been better off not knowing. I still think the people in charge are crazy for sending an unremarkable nematode like me. But since I'm here, I guess I should give it my all too. Don't worry, so long as we work together, we can overcome anything, even world death. Everyone's sounding a lot more motivated now. We're still missing a lot of details, but it's enough for us to start presenting a more united front. This doesn't feel like some random war we were forced into anymore. It's so much more than that. Okay, so some of us are taking it better than others. It is a lot to take in after all. Sorry to have to be the fly in your ointment, but I still have some reservations. I fucking knew it.
He just doesn't want to fight, coward.
Now more than ever, I have to wonder, if this mission is so important, why entrust it to a bunch of random teenagers? We have the special blood. I'm sorry, I can't answer that. Nigo didn't seem to know anything about the selection process. Maybe there's a clue in the dreams Shoma's been having. The ones about us being experimented on in that place? Kamakura General Hospital, was it? Interesting idea. Too bad it's not really enough to go on. I'm sorry, my peanut kernel of a brain can only handle so much. What you think, Ima? Kako, does this all make you want to fight like the rest of us? Us? Fight? Yeah, humanity's future's on the line, you know. Mr. Yakushiji, I think you need to get your hearing checked. I've already made my position quite clear. I don't care about humanity. I don't care what happens to the complex or to the planet for that matter. We have no real reason to get involved, so we'll just leave the fighting to you. Isn't that right, sister dearest? But if it's to defend all of mankind, then... See, my dear sister agrees. She didn't, though? Let the girl talk for herself, man. If that's all, we'll be leaving now. I haven't had breakfast yet, and I'm positively famished. Good luck with the whole saving the world thing, everyone. Nonchalant as ever, Ima turned and left, dragging Kako along behind him. Okay, something's seriously wrong with the Wonder Twins over there. How can they remain so detached from everything? They're like two self-obsessed peas in a pod. Still cute, though. Do young people today have no notion of social responsibility? But fear not, the Holy Jumanji Sword and I will beat some sense into them. Leave them, Kyoshika. Trying to force them will only push them away further. That's just the way they are. There's not a lot we can do about it. You okay, Eito? I'll be fine. This long discussion is starting to take its toll on me, that's all. We have been talking for a while now. Maybe we should end the meeting here and give everyone some time to process this information. Yeah, I think it's Emo who's been fucking with us now. He's just been so combative this whole game.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Of course you do. Your girlfriend said it. She'll probably short circuit if she has to listen anymore. Dadami has encountered a fatal error it has to shut down. Everyone else seemed to agree with the sentiment, so we decided to go back to our rooms for the time being. What a way to start the day. I have a feeling this will do wonders for our morale, though. Protecting the school means putting a stop to world death. It means bringing hope back to a dying world. We may not know why we were chosen for this mission, but that doesn't change what we need to do. I'll keep fighting for the good of humanity, for everyone back in the complex, and for Kadoa. Now that's settled. What should I do for the rest of the day? I don't really feel like sitting around doing nothing right now. Okay. I can go hang out with Homeboy and Dadami. There was something I could do in here, right? Okay.
We need more science.
We need a lot more science. Here comes one. I can work with that. Yeah, lots more science. Who likes science? You like science, that's why you're in here. Alright, let's...
Get some science. Or gym or something like that. No, blah, blah, blah. Wasn't one of the things of... No, it wasn't social studies.
Let's get some science.
I think we could do at least 2 science or something like that for one of the things you wanted.
All right. If we were to... Knife, crossbow, reverse blade, sword, polishing powder, replica, infuser, folding chair, wok, silverware, briefcase, ton. Well, he'd want that. He'd probably want this. Jesus Christ, how many fucking things are there?
Apparently,
And
yes.
why?
I don't even know.
And why? Well, either way, he likes torture. This is an instrument of torture. Obviously, this is what he wants.
This excites me so much I might accidentally kill you on impulse.
But you just made me pregnant and you're the father. And that didn't give me any science levels. Some bullshit. Gym. Okay, let's do that again. Like, for real though, why the fuck are there so many different gifts to give, dude?
It has to be maybe someone else that... Is it someone else then that gives us science?
That we have access to, maybe like Carrara or something, but Carrara does only, but they're not active right now. They might be though.
I would
We're gonna do something a little fucking crazy here. Little crazy here. Gee. I wonder who wants the Kako mini standee. I wonder who wants the mini standee of Sister Dearest. Because that's her.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do something a little cray-cray. So, going all the way back, and she does not give us science, by the way. Gross.
Oh, gross. I don't want, oh my god. Just seeing him makes me mad. I know. I'm starting to like feel like the same way towards Lancer. Like it's the same kind
Spear
of energy.
hero.
Spear hero. Oh yeah, it's nothing. It's Spear hero. Fuck that guy. Fuck you, motherfucking.
Alright, we're gonna get crazy. So, we plan to get married despite her scar in her chest to Kadoa. We think she's Kadoa. Wedding dress? Well, let's see if crazy.
I don't think we should.
What? For me?
Yeah, fuck you. I don't care what you think.
I'll take good care of it.
You're not here to think, you're here to look pretty. You're just here to look good. In the wedding dress. Yeah. Yeah, I don't pay you to think. The day's already over, and just like the announcement says, we've got no idea when the next act might be. But when it does come, I'll be ready. I'll fight with all my might to protect this school. Guess I'll call it a night. Getting enough rest is part of being prepared too. I lay in my bed, I close my eyes, and within a few minutes found myself drifting into a deep sleep. Derp slurp.
Hey, Kadoa?
Yeah? What is it?
Yeah?
Could you help me out with this question? You know I suck at math.
If I just give you the answer, you'll never learn.
No fair.
It's your own fault for leaving all your homework until the last day of summer.
What are you even doing here then? Can't you go read at home?
It's sad at home.
Your mom asked me to keep an eye on you and make sure you weren't goofing off.
Ouch.
So, I'm basically a prisoner in my own room.
Yes.
Yep. Now, do a good job and earn that parole.
Damn, girl. Why don't you talk to me like that?
What's that book you're reading anyway? Looks old.
What's that book you're reading anyway? Looks like you don't understand the math inside. Now shut up and get back to work.
It's about the world outside the complex.
That again?
Katawa, you're distracting him. Shut up.
Well, it's interesting. Don't you ever wonder what it's like out there? What it was like in the olden days?
Fuck the olden days. The now times are terrible.
Reading these old books, I feel like I can imagine it. It gives me a connection to those people who lived under the open sky all those hundreds of years ago. At least, when I can find them, it does. Most libraries don't even stock them anymore. I must have read this book a million times already.
Most people aren't interested in that stuff. The outside world's a scary place.
No, I think there's more to it than that. The people in charge are probably covering it up. They don't want us to learn too much about the outside world in case it makes us want to leave.
You're a conspiracy theorist now? Give it a rest.
Seriously though, I'd love to see it for myself someday, even if just for a little while.
Just for a little while.
I want to see the sky and the stars and the moon with my own eyes. This book says they're so pretty, people have parties just to look at them.
Well, it lied.
Moon? What's that?
It's the moon.
A big chunk of rock that floats around the earth. It's close enough that it looks like it's right above your head.
No?
And it's got a pale glow that lights up the night.
Right above your head? What if it falls on us?
Then you die.
Nah, that'll never happen.
Can't say never.
Besides, don't you have other things to worry about? If you don't finish on time, your mom will take away your video games, you know?
Oh, I almost forgot about that. Why does math have to be so hard?
Stop attacking me.
In case you didn't know, Focus loves the outside, but she sucks absolute dick at math.
Shut up.
Like, she's so bad at math, dude. I've never met anybody as bad at math as she is.
Thanks.
How ironic. I never felt any kind of interest in the outside world, but I'm the one who ended up here. I wonder how many people in the complex have ever thought about leaving. Would they even want to live on the surface again? I can't speak for everyone else, but Katawa would love it, that's for sure. If we can make it through these 100 days, I can make that happen, right? What would life be like for us then? I can't even imagine. No use worrying about it now. I have to actually make it through this war first. As today, I'll start going to the cafeteria. I'm pretty hungry. Me too. Alright, what's going on in the cafetorium?
Food.
Cafeteria was more full than I'd seen in a while. Main campus and side campus, fighters and non-fighters, they were all there. Sure is busy today. It's kind of nice to see everyone together like this, though. Almost like we're a real class. No offense, but if I had to go to school with these weirdos, I'd never make it to graduation. Don't worry, Gaku. You're less of a classmate and more like a slave who happened to come through the wrong door. What kind of school would keep slaves on its grounds? The best kind. I think we'd make a great class. All these strong personalities make it more interesting. Wouldn't you say so, Takumi? Yeah, maybe. Just when I feel like I'm starting to get used to Nozomi, I dream about Katawa and now I'm uncomfortable all over again. We learned a lot about world death yesterday, but I'm still no closer to figuring out the connection between these two. Hey, I thought you guys had morning training around this time. You taking a break today? Yes, we could always train a little later, and it's worth it to get to talk to everyone. I, for one, welcome the change. Just spending a little time as a group in the mornings is sure to bring us all closer together. That stinks. What? Oh no, not whatever vapid inspirational statement you were about to make, Mr. Aoki. I mean, there's an actual weird smell in the air. It's like rotting fruit and armpit sweat. Hey, that's my curry you're talking about. You're going to ruin everyone's first impression of it. Wait, you made more curry? Well, you looked so pathetic when you said how much you wanted to eat it again. I couldn't help myself. Huh? Wait here, I'll go get it. Kurara slipped away and returned with a plate of curry, which she set down in front of Gaku. I thought it would have been gone again. Prepare your taste buds for the ride of your life, courtesy of the Suzuki family recipe. I expect you to eat it all, even the plate. I'm not eating the plate. Besides, curry is kind of heavy for breakfast. Oh, you unrefined little mole rat. What is it like to live so totally unaware of the world around you? I've adjusted the flavor to make it suitable for a morning meal. Now hold on to your ass, because this is going to send you into orbit. Come on, I bet it's not that great. Despite his protests, Gaku scooped up a spoonful of curry and brought it self-consciously to his mouth.
This is amazing!
What the fuck? They got him looking goofy. Alright. I think this is good. The taste seems mild at first, but then you realize it doesn't need to flaunt its spiciness. It just lets itself spread throughout your mouth, subtly, demurely. But then an aftertaste hits you and it's like a fireworks display of flavor. Sweet and savory bursting in one after another, perfectly balanced so neither overpowers the other. The more you eat, the stronger the spiciness gets, until your tongue is tingling with delight. The contrast it creates with the simple wholesomeness of the rice is sublime. And don't even get me started on the texture. The sauce is so creamy, the meat is so tender. I can't stop eating, my body's desperate for more. Slow down, I can't keep up with all this information. This dish is the ultimate evolution of culinary achievement. Bow down before its superior pedigree. Yes, ma'am. It's really all that. Hey, man, let me try some. Just one bite. Me too. How much curry do you guys think is in a lethal dose? Back off. This is mine. Thieves. All of you. You won't take my precious from me. No one can resist the allure of Otsutsuki curry. Very well. You may all partake of my family's gift to the curry lovers of the world. Form an orderly line. There. It's going to be like this every morning from now on. Let them have their fun. A little camaraderie might help improve their teamwork. Yeah, I guess you're right. Do you mind if I ask you something? What is it? When you were a kid, did you want to see the world outside the complex? Did you ever think about that kind of thing? Yes, actually, I thought about it quite a lot. I thought it would be great to see it with my own eyes, even if it was only for a little while. Granted, now that I'm here, it's not exactly what I was expecting. Huh? The lively mood lasted all throughout breakfast. Eventually, the group dispersed, and I headed back to my room. Every time I talk to Nozomi, it just raises more questions about her and Katawa. Sometimes it feels like their personalities are completely different. But then Nozomi will come out with something I've heard Karo say before, practically word for word. I think really parallel versions of each other. I seriously can't think of anything else that would explain it. Ugh, no use racking my brain about this. I'll try to talk to her more later. In the meantime, what should I do today? We should begrudgingly do what we don't want to do.
No, I don't want to see his face.
I don't want to see anything. But...
Why does he have to do with science? Doesn't deserve a thing.
A super curious record gift box. Someone made this a tribute to the person they want to give a gift to. It's empty. Let's give this loser this. I'm wearing rubber gloves cut out.
For me? Yes, thank you.
Shut up. Had to do it.
Yeah, I know.
Have to do it. Need to power up those potions, dude.
Yeah. Stupid ass science. Stupid ass Ema.
Gotta do it, dude. Yeah.
Skilly.
Well, Kako, we know, probably wants a crystal ball for fortune-telling future nonsense.
Wow, for me?
I I think there's multiple different gifts because, you know, if there's only like 2 or 3 gifts each person liked, then you wouldn't get much out of them.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh?
We made it through another day. Our last battle was still pretty recent, so there probably won't be another for a while. But this is the invaders we're talking about. They don't do predictable. I'd better rest for whatever tomorrow brings. I fell asleep surprisingly easy compared to when I first got here. The absurdity of the situation and overhanging threat of enemy attacks didn't bother me nearly as much as it used to. Maybe I was getting used to the places. But was that a good thing? No. It's killing game time.
Huh?
Morning already, better head to the cafeteria. Hey, girl. Alright, what's going on in the cafeteria? What's the drama? What's the haps? What's the schnaps? When I got to the cafeteria, everyone was already there, chatting pleasantly over their morning meal. So, Shoma, I've been wondering, what actually powers your robot suit? What's the structure of the mechanical parts like? I think it runs on Hemoanima, and sorry, I don't really know all that much about how it fits together. Maybe you can summon it for me sometime. I'd love to take a close look at it. Tsubasa, please, you shouldn't get so close. My body odor is hazardous to the health of everyone around me, especially girls. Oh, I bet it's not that bad. It's not, is it? Is this the price of your powers, Sir Shoma? Did you have to make a vow to never allow yourself to be touched by a woman unless she bests you in fair battle? But in the midst of all that merriment, 2 figures remained steadfastly silent. Girl, what's up? Shut the fuck up. They're awfully quiet today, even for them. I started toward Ima and Kako. Before I could reach them, another voice called out to me. Takumi, do you have a minute? It's important. No! What? What's up, Ato? It's about what we discussed before. You know, my theory about how we all got here. Oh my god. I don't care. Oh, did you find out anything new? Not exactly. Then shut up! I know this will sound weird in light of what I said before, but I don't think we're dealing with the parallel universe after all. Okay, great, thanks. Huh? After we learned about world death yesterday, I did a lot of thinking. We're here fighting the invaders to make it safe for the remnants of humanity to move out of the Tokyo residential complex, right? So the complex and the academy don't exist in different worlds like we originally thought. It's just one that's on the surface while the other's underground. When you think about it that way, the idea that we've been transported to a parallel universe starts to look less credible than it did before. One more thing. I've been asking everyone about their lives in the complex, trying to build up a more complete picture. If we really were in a parallel universe now, it wouldn't be out of the question for some of us to have originally come from different versions of the TRC. But so far as I can tell, our accounts line up perfectly. There's no doubt that we all came from the same place. Okay, but there's still stuff we can't explain, right? Stuff that supported the parallel universe theory? You mean the connection between Nozomi and your old friend Kadoa? I'm afraid I'm no closer to solving that mystery. Right now, I can only assume that their likeness to each other is a coincidence, or that they're the same person and something's gone wrong with her memory. Those are our options now? There's no way this is just a coincidence in that case. When you say something's gone wrong, do you mean... Hey, you two, what are you whispering about over here? Hey, girl? Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. That's right, we're just having a normal conversation. Nothing suspicious here. You're right,
Thanks,
Takumi?
Ato.
Yeah, weather, girls, sports. You know, saying that only makes you seem more suspicious, right? Anyway, all this completely normal conversation has given me an appetite. Let's dig in. Yes, my thoughts exactly. Ato and I gave our attention wholeheartedly to our food in a vain attempt to throw Nozomi off our trail. Feeling bloated from scarfing down so much so quickly, I went back to my room to let my stomach settle. Phew. Now that I think about it, Ato's probably right. Knowing what we do now, there's no reason to think our residential complex exists in a totally different world from this one. But then, how do we explain Nozomi and Kadoa? Coincidence? Amnesia? Even if we do fit one of these explanations, how are we supposed to prove it? If I ask Nozomi about it directly, it'll only put her on the back foot again. She's finally started getting more comfortable around me. I don't want to jeopardize that. Once I get like this, it's hard to think about anything else. I'm starting to wish Ato never shared his theory with me in the first place. I need something to take my mind off this. How should I spend my free time today? Upgrade our potions!
Upgrade the potion.
Yay! Get strong. Yes. Because we need those potions. Yes. I use the agility potion a lot too, actually.
You do.
I haven't used the defense potion yet. But who knows, that might change. And I don't have any cloth to build up my potions. I wonder if it's just max uses +1, or if it'll ever give more attack. You know what? Freaking know what they say. Sister dearest. Well, actually, there's something I want to check out with the metal shop. Because that's my potions, but I can do something with my fence, too. No, I don't need your help. Alright.
Social studies.
Oh, yeah. Except on a 1, 2 damage. Ignores obstacles to move user great distances when tripped. Press barricade to hinder enemy movement. Defensive device. Place a barricade that stuns any enemies at range. Weak sauce. So we're still missing. What's in the bathroom? Nothing. Okay, what do we want? What do we need? What are we thinking about? Alex active with 1 AP in battle have 50% chance of gaining support status. Huh. Could actually move on that. Okay, I need more of everything. All the things. More math. On the hunt. Recovers 1 HP, that does 2 damage. This is 1 damage, no damage. Eh. Alright, friggin'. Still need that science, dude. Don't know what to tell you.
It sucks, but I understand.
Wow!
Like, is what it is, dude. I can't even spend time with him. I have to keep trying to fucking play matchmaker with him and his sister. Yeah, when all I want to do is play matchmaker with me and his sister. Kado's not here.
We give Conrad the present.
Yeah, we gave her the wedding dress. She'll figure it out. I can't do much else. I am out of everything. Possibly.
Scully. Oh, you're giving him the skull? Oh, the dog.
I didn't have toys for him and his
You're
sister.
giving something so awesome to useless bug poop like me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like, I want to message his voice actor and ask, like, dude, are you all right? Another day gone. Time sure flies when we're not fighting. Now that I'm alone, though, I can't help coming back to the Nozomi Kado issue. I need to stop thinking about this. There's nothing I can do about it for now. I got into bed with difficulty, cleared my mind. I didn't want to lose sleep over this problem if I could help it. And so the curtain fell on my 48th day at Last Defense Academy. Yeah, hopefully repeat playthroughs will go much quicker.
Get ready for you.
Everyone's probably meeting in the cafeteria. I should get going too. And we'll do that next time. As always, thank you all for watching. If you're enjoying the series and you want to see more, like, comment, subscribe. Ring that notification bell. Follow me on Twitch at ArkNova3. And if you want to help support the channel, check out the Patreon link in the description. For just $1 a month, you can help me bring you the best content I can.
Done.